Right, good afternoon everyone. Now I've got another flower that I'm going to share with you. I've got my needle and thread and I'm just using the cotton again because it's quite strong. This time I'm going to use, what am I going to use? The cream organza, and I'm going to double it. So all I've got to do really is to make sure that all the pieces, I need a 5 petal and a 3 petal, but all the pieces are the same size. So I think that one will do, that size. So that's about 3 inch wide. I'll just so I'm going to need 6 for the 3 petal. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to need 10 for the 5 petal one. So I'm going to see if we can do it a different way. So 1, right, take that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. That'll do. They don't have to be perfect at all, I always tell you. 2, 4, 6, 8. I knew I'd done one too many. Right, I'm still waiting for the lighters. I've ordered pink ones like this, and they're a little bit flatter than this one, and they have arrived in the country, I've been told, but I'm still waiting for them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 6 for that, don't I? That's 1 there. 1, 2, 3. How have I done that? Oh, there they are, you stupid woman. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1 more. Somehow short there. Right, I'm not going to singe them yet, but what I have to do is to cross 2 over like that. Oh, I need my pins out. Where's my pins? Just excuse me. There we are. I don't often pin things together, but just to show you it's easier. So just going to pin those across that there, like that. Okay, so take 2 more, and we're going to do the same again. Like I said, get them as squarish as you can. It's like you need a square on the end. Oh, come on, pins. Like that. We'll do that again. Now, you can do a 4 petal one if you want to. I wouldn't advise you to do a 2, but you can do 3, 4, 5 and 6. That is completely up to you. We're doing a 5 petal one. I think 5 petal flowers look so much nicer than a 6. Right, so we need to make sure that's crossed there. We can pull that out a little bit, doesn't matter. And then what you do is you're going to cross that one as well. So you've got that. These are so easy. They're really pretty and they make really nice fillers. But you can do, I'm just filming. Alright. But you can do them with, oh God, I'm spilling them all. Sorry, that was Ray saying to her he's going back to work. Yeah, you can do them with, it's put me up a train of thought now. Oh, dearie me. Never mind. People say, what's she on about? Raymond's very, is known, let's put it that way now, for disrupting me. When I'm filming, he rings if he's out. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. If I decide to film, you can guarantee Raymond rings. So I'm just leaving enough to tie it, that's all. So then we'll continue to go down there, like that. But even when he's at home, he'll disturb me. So we'll just take it to the corner of that square you've got there. Okay. And then we go across. Once you've stitched it, you can take your pin out. That's nothing. So I can take that one out now. Continue going down the edge. Going across there. Now when I do the vintage flowers, I generally add these in as well, because this is how they did them in the Victorian era as well. There we go. Sorry if you can hear me breathing it, I'm really right next to the camera. So it's very hard. It's not that I'm out of breath. It's, you know, there's nothing wrong with me whatsoever. Touch wood. There isn't. Just that I'm, the way I've got to angle the camera, I'm right next to it, basically. Okay, and then we're just going to stitch across there. And then you have to go back to where you started. Like that. And before you do any more to it, just trim it. I'm just going to cut these corners off. A lot of people cut them off afterwards. I do it before I pull the flower in, because I'm going to burnish the edges. And just be careful you don't cut where you've sewn. So I'm just going to take my little flame and do that on the edge. That's why I'm using a thicker thread as well. If I'd used the silk, it would have melted it. Oh, set myself on fire. Or the flower, should I say, not me. And then what you do is you pull that in, and you see, you get a little flower. Now, you need the hole in the middle, like that. Isn't that pretty? Really pretty. So all I'm going to do now is to tie that off. You know, I've been flower making for many years, many years, and on the channel we must have, I know we've got over 500 flower videos up to now, so of all different, you know, description. I might get another one out of that, actually, that three petaled one. So from paper flowers to these, because I've got those as well, and that's going to go in the middle in a minute. Oh look, that'd look pretty just on its own, wouldn't it? But I want to do the 3 petal one, so I'm just going to start that off. I'm not actually going to pin this one, I'm just going to stitch it. It's easier for me. That was just to show you so you can get it right. First time crafters making flowers, It can be a little bit daunting for them. Just make sure that's pulled out enough. And we're going to want to put this on here. Like that. But I've got a stitch up to there yet. Like I say, I've doubled this ribbon. But I could have done it single, you know, singly if I wanted to. Right, so I'm just going to stitch across there now. It's only like a tacking, like a straight stitch. And then what I'm going to do is to do the same with those two. So I'm just going to go right to the end. Or near the end, should I say. Like that. And then I'm going to cross them over. I don't want to waste this bit of thread. It'll be perfect for this flower. And if you can hear a dog howling, it's not mine, it's one next door. When they go out, it doesn't like being on its own at all. Right, so then we go back to the beginning. Like that. Pull 2 strings. Oh, sorry. Cut this first. Don't cut your thread. Aren't these easy to do? You know, you're going to end up with a lot of different ways of being able to make flowers in your crafting. Pull that together. And then we just tie that off. Which is going to be great because when you're doing a patch or you're going to do your own, you know, something for a clothing maybe, you know, you can build your own patch of different flowers to put on an item of clothing. And it's just going to be great for you to be able to say, I made that. You don't need to go spend a fortune in the shops and, you know, give somebody else the money. Keep the money, make what you can and buy what you can't make. Sorry, that's me. And I'm a firm believer. So all I'm going to do now is attach that to this one using the centre like that. Isn't that pretty? They make awesome flowers. I'm just going to put another bit of glue in there, and we're going to pop in one of these. Right in the middle of that. Isn't that beautiful? And I am going to call this one the wedding flower, because they're perfect for wedding. If you want to do a slide for the bridesmaid and that. But we're not going to do that with this one. I'm actually going to, look, I've got some leaves here as well. They're just like a silk pressed leaf. So I'm going to attach these. They've got a wire. I've kept the wire in them so that I can manipulate them. So we'll just bend it like that. I'm going to put 3 or 4 in, I think. Never put one on its own unless you've got a couple of others with it. So I bent that slightly. Now I can put one here, because it just doesn't look right when you've only got one. Oh, Joey, you nearly knocked my glass plate over. Like that. See? So we're just going to peel that off. We do sell the mats. We also sell the scissors. And these, I think there's 1, 2, 3 left. 3 pairs. I will be getting more in, but not for a while. So I prefer it like that. So I'm going to do another one. but this time I'm going to do it using the gross grain. So I'm going to use this one that I've already got out from the other day. Isn't that pretty though? And we're going to try and use those flowers. So again, let me just thread my needle. So this is wider ribbon. That was 1 inch. This is a 1.5, 1.5. And see if I can get this to go. Oh yes, come on Fee, you're doing well mate. Right, okay, so I need to now cut all the ribbons the same. I need a 3 again. I'm just going to take that off to level that up. Just so it's bent, I'm not going to waste it. Joey. So, let's have a look. Yeah, we'll do that. So, I'm only going to do 1 of each. You know, 1 layer. So, that's 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look. So, that's a 3 petal flower. And then I need 5. So, I'm just going to take that off. Oops. Didn't cut that in, silly hole. So I'm just going to use that as a measure. So that's that. That's 1. That's too big. Too big, what am I doing? Sorry. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okie dokie. Now, there's my needle. So we're just going to crisscross these. Like that. Just go straight across from, there's your square there. Sorry, I'm not pinning mine, so you can if it helps you. Do whatever's easiest for you and whatever you're comfortable with. Now, as I'm going to sort it out like that. It's just easier for me. Okie dokie. So I'm going to stitch across there. And you're going across the square. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the 2 we cross over like that. Just let me stitch to the end of it. Oops, cross over. I wonder if people realise that the dogs get, because I can hear him still howling, that they do get terrified or they miss their owners when they're out. Right, so we're back at the beginning. Just cut it. And then you're going to pull. See how it pulls it in? And then we just pull it a bit tighter. Actually, I could have brought some of this thread in instead of wasting it. Never mind. Again, just cut it. Let me just clear this up. Beautiful. Look at that. Just beautiful flowers. Pretty. And then we're going to do the 3. I'm going to put these away because I don't need them now. Like that. Right, so we've got that 3 petal one now. And we're going to pop that inside of that one. And as soon as, there we are, I've got my other one. We sell these as well. We sell nearly everything I've got here. So, and just what I'm going to do is take 3 pieces, because I like lots of this in my flower making, and I'm just going to twist the stem like that, and hopefully I can get them to fit down the middle. Yeah, like that. And doesn't that make a beautiful, beautiful flower? Look at that. Now, I could do another 5, but do them looser, you know, so that it puffs out a bit more. But I'm not going to. I like that. So what I'm going to do is to cut that off, pop some glue on there. Just dripped a bit on there. Take that off. I'm just going to slightly bend it. That's it. Just bend it flat and let that dry a minute. Isn't that beautiful? So the same technique, the same way, but 2 totally different flowers, using some with leaves and the rolled ribbon.